Good morning. Welcome to Tai Chi, lesson number 8. Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders, lift them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. Interlock your fingers. Look at your heel of your opposite foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands at your waist. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3. Shift your weight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our stance, parallel feet, cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Let's practice our golden cockerel. Remembering our Tai Chi posture, remembering that cable helps us to stay erect and keeps us in better balance, okay? Shift your weight to the left, up, golden cockerel, stands on its left. Down, shift your weight, center and counterbalance up, shift weight up, down, up, shift weight up and counterbalance, down, shift weight up. Saving some for later, so now right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out in line. Down, left foot, left hand up, kick out. Shift weight, up and out. Shift weight, up and out. Holding our ball in a T stance, root down on the right foot or back foot, out, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist step, cup, pivot to the 9 o'clock, flip, meet, close, cloud hands. Middle or cup, flip, meet, open, middle or cup, only flip, meet, middle or cup, flip, meet, close, middle or cup, flip, meet, open, middle or cup, only flip, meet, shift your weight to the left foot, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight, up, down, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, then kick out. Down, left foot, left hand up, kick out. Holding our ball on a T stance, we're going to grasp the bird's tail. First, we come out and to the side and ward off. Then we flip and we grasp the bird's tail as we sit down, sit back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact, push yet another time. Roll back. Then roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom to hold your ball in a T stance, L stance, ward off. Then grasp the bird's tail, pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Apparent closing. Sit back, twist and turn, open and open, in and in. Shift your weight to the left as you put your right hand on the inside of your cross. Embrace the tiger by pulling him up, rotating on your wrist so that your left wrist is now on the inside of your cross. Push out with the energy of your left wrist, palms facing down, separating, closing your form by dropping your shoulders, making yourself small, wrapping around, heel up, closing form. Okay, I'm going to Tai Chi posture, Yang Ten form. Commencing form. Open, rotate, take a deep breath in as you elevate, reverse the process, exhale. Center, open, bring it to your ear, turn your face, slide forward, slide back as you repulse your monkey. Center and open, bring it to your ear, turn your face, repulse of the monkey two. T stance, right hand up higher, looking at it. Multitask, out and to the side, L stance, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, T stance, look at your left hand, that's higher. Bring it to your ear, set out your heel, turn your face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. You're going to part the wild horse's mane. L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, out and to the side. Here's your snack. Flip that hand and meet it. Then sit back, twist step, cup, pivot out, cloud hands. Middle, flip meet, open, middle, only flip meet, middle, flip meet, close, middle, flip meet, open, middle, only flip meet, shift your weight to the left foot, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight, center and counterbalance. Down, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up to kick out. Down, left hand, left foot up, and out. Holding a ball in a T stance, right hand on the bottom, we're going to ward off. Out and to the side, L stance, bow stance. Flip and meet and grasp the bird's tail as you sit back, look back, turn, then contact push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom to hold your ball in a T stance, out and to the side, ward off. Flip and grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, square contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, turn, open, in, right hand, shift your weight on the inside, up, rotate, palms facing, out, push with your left, palms down, separating, drop your shoulders, closing form. This time we'll do it with only the titles of the movements. Commencing form. Repulsing of the monkey. Multitask with a brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel, first on its left, on its right, kicking out with our right, and left. Grasp the bird's tail. Parent closing. Embrace the tiger. Closing form. Begin. Okay, so very good. How many could keep up? I think you all did. You ended up the same way you started. You must have done something right, right? All right.
Yeah, the teacher's back to her old tricks again, see. I don't know if you realize what you were doing. She's leading you down the path. The first thing is she tells you and you watch with great intent and attention, and she's telling you everything to do. Next thing she does is says, well, we'll give you the name, and then you have to sort of figure out what are we doing, and you watch, but hopefully you're processing mentally, what do we do next? And then finally, she lets you go. So you're basically on your own. But what she's trying to do is get you to the next stage of Tai Chi. Right now, the beginning, all of this stuff has been mimicking. So long as I watch, I'm safe and at home base. But there comes a time when you do your Tai Chi and it's all you doing your Tai Chi. It's mental knowing sequence, mental knowing the individual movements that are involved within each of the movements. And pretty soon, you're just in the presence, your own presence, nobody else's. And that's where the next stage of Tai Chi, the mental part of Tai Chi, where you're into just yourself. And you're into the exercise that you are doing, concentrating. What are you doing? What's the first movement? What's the sub-pieces to the movement? Second movement, sub-pieces. And pretty soon, this gets you this meditation in motion. It becomes the meditation in motion. And one of the hints you have is when you're finished, you say, now what was I thinking about before I started all this? And you have meditated yourself into focusing to yourself, to the moment. And now is the time, there's going to be a period of time between the end of this session, which will be soon, and then in June. Don't forget to practice. The practice is not only just where do my arms and hands go, but it's the mind has to I always mention intention. Intention is synonymous with purposeful movement. All of this stuff that you're doing, you're trying to do it in a specific way. At this point, sometimes the hands are not doing purposefully. This is doing great, but this guy is sort of not quite there. But eventually, all of the things you do, every bit of movement of your body has a purpose, and you should try to culture this idea of purposeful movement, and every part of my body is moving in concert with the other parts of it.
So why should you purposefully move in concert and be aware of what your movements are? What's the use? It's going to teach you more about yourself and how you can better move in concert, but also it's going to also alert you to the things that you have trouble with. And with that knowledge, you're going to try to correct it or bring that arm or foot along a little bit more. Then what else after that? You not only learn more about your body, you train your body, your muscles, you train mentally your mind for sequencing and remembering. The better off you are in muscle strength, coordination, and hopefully better balance to prevent the risk of falling, okay? And everybody has that on their mind, and everyone has almost tripped. But through the discipline of Tai Chi, when that occurs, something automatically kicks in because your body is now trained and primed and ready. Your muscles are there and you're mentally alert. You can counter that fall. And we have people like Stan in here and myself and maybe others who've already experienced this, and they say, wow, I think it has something to do with what we learned in Tai Chi, which is something to think about. All right. I have meditation means to relax. Makes you relax. Makes you relax. And I guess if you are relaxed, you can better think through the process of what to do if something quickly or fast should require your reaction to it. All right, moving on now. I have kind of a good lesson that I think is good, that I want to impart on you, but I want to first kind of hear from you. What is it that is difficult about the 10 form? We covered the 10 movements. We can probably do it the best way you know how. Of course, there's always room for improvement, even for ourselves. Okay, there's always, and that's what makes Tai Chi a very wonderful discipline, because you are never able to get it all, but it makes you always come back for more. So all right, first watch. Okay, we're on the last parting of the wild horse's mane. L stance, bow stance, flip and meet. Sit back, move, twist, cup, pivot on the left to meet the 9 o'clock, shift my weight, close. So that's a lot of lots of multiple things going on. Okay, watch again and then we can practice. I'm rooted down, right hand on the bottom, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane, 2. Flip and meet. Sit back, move, twist, step, cup, because we're now addressing the 12 o'clock. My left foot pivots to the 9, and I shift my weight. I have to shift my weight, but to shift my weight, I have to get some weight off of that foot. On a T stance, right hand on the bottom, out and to the side, O stance. Flip that hand, but join it by meeting it. Sit back, twist step, your hands meet at 12 o'clock, cup. What does your feet do now? The left foot pivots on its heel and the hands move firmly planted down as you close. There again, safety. Middle or cup. Flip meet, open. Middle or cup. Only flip meet. Middle or cup. Flip meet, close. And you know the rest, okay? All right. Okay. So let me just tell you that even for the more experienced students, this is a difficult move. It'll come over time. First, understand it, visually see it, and then slowly get your body to do that. And part of the reason why is because it's the shifting of weight, pivoting, shifting of weight. And it's a coordination of the whole body in conjunction with the hands and the feet, okay? So here we go. Right hand on the bottom, we're gonna part the wild horse's mane for the last time. Out and to the side, bow stance, here it is. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist step. You're at 12 o'clock, so it has to be a cup. Put your weight on the heel of the left as you pivot out. As you shift your weight, you close your hands at 9 o'clock. Okay, one more time. Weight down on the left, holding your ball. Out and to the side, bow stance. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist step, 12 o'clock, cup. Pivot on your left heel as you do a 9 o'clock and join, close your hands, close your feet, flip your hands. One more time. Root down, right hand on the bottom, out and to the side, bow stance. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist step, cup, pivot on the left to meet a 9 o'clock, close, flip meet. Middle or cup, flip meet, open. Middle or cup, flip meet only. Middle or cup, flip meet, close. middler cup, flip meat open, middler cup, only flip meat. So after we after we leave parting of the wild horse's mane and what we drilled on to get to the beginning of cloud hands on the left here, that's one area that's very difficult. And then the rest of cloud hands as to what to do and when to close and when to do your golden cockerel, that's going to be rote. It's going to be memory. Okay, you're going to have to try to practice it in sequence and then just remember, because that could be an issue too. All right, is that good enough for now? Okay, and then we take a little at a time, work on it, come back, and we'll refine it a little bit more about is how do you do apparent closing and embracing of the tiger, especially embracing of the tiger. So when we embrace the tiger, we talk about the hands crossing, but the hands cross in a specific way. The right hand is in the inside and the left hand is on the outside. And the wrists are in contact. So you cannot just do it this way. You have to have pressure on your hand, on your wrist, okay? Now, in order for you to bring up these hands, what's the power? The power is coming from the right. Can't come from the outside hand to bring an inside hand up. So therefore, you push up with your right. At about chest level, you start to rotate your wrists. Rotate meaning you turn them in contact so that both palms are facing you. Okay, so can we do that? We said right hand on the inside of our cross to embrace the tiger. We said power of the right wrist to push up. As we do that, we rotate so that both palms are now facing ourselves. Then the left wrist has the power to push out the right wrist. The left wrist pushes out the right wrist. Palms are down to the ground, opens up to the shoulder width away, then the shoulder drops. Okay? Now, watch first. If the right hand is on the inside, which is correct, but for whatever reason it's already here, it's not going to give you much power to bring the tiger up. So we want to come down low, get that contact, then come up this way and rotate. Now, if you were to do exactly what I said, but only do it in the soft manner, okay? If you were to do it only in the soft manner, it's a beginning, but it's not really Tai Chi, okay? Why isn't it really Tai Chi? We are incorporating here only our hands, Whereas in Tai Chi, we know it's powerful. We need to engage our core muscles. We need to engage the muscles and all of the strength of our body. So in doing that correctly, we are getting that momentum from down here, pushing it up, and there is some tension and movement in our back muscles. That's what makes Tai Chi powerful. That's what makes you strong, because if you do Tai Chi movements correctly. So initially, you're going to say, I don't know what to do with my hands. So we said, do it with me, right hand on the inside of your cross. We get the motion first. We rotate up, palms facing. We push out. Once you get this pretty well, then you say, what is the power that's generating this movement? It's the mental mind and the core muscles. Then you say, it is not just hands, and I'm using my muscles in the back. When you do that, you will feel some tension on the wrists and whatever is in contact. Then that means everything is a little bit stronger, and that is moving towards good Tai Chi.
The tiger, or embracing the tiger, uses a lot of your core muscles. And starts off with your legs. You're coming out here. What am I doing? I'm squatting. I'm in the squat position. Turn my foot here. And while I'm coming up with this, the back and the chest, what we call the pectoralis muscles, they're all working. Your right hand, true, is the lead hand at this point, but this is pushing everybody forward. This is pushing everybody up, but they're working together. Switch hands, same thing. When you push out, it's not just here. It's coming from here. It's not just. It's from here, and the power goes out to your hands. Open up. And when you come back down, what are you doing? We're saying making yourself small. You're dropping your shoulders. You're pulling everything here is sort of semi-tightening, and then you're pushing down. It's not just pushing down here. And the legs come down also.
So now that you've heard it all, then let's try it, okay? Try the best you can. All right, we're at grasping of the bird's tail. Going for the last time on a T-stance, left hand on the bottom. Out into the side, ward off. Then flip and meet, grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, square, contact, push. Separate, roll back. Roll up and forward. Here we go. Sit back, twist and turn. Open and open. Close and close. Right hand on the inside. Up. Bring your flex knees up. Rotate, palms facing. Out. Power of the left. Power of the core muscles. Separate, down. Actually, my feet are too wide. Wrap around, heel up. Toe down, closing form. Okay, one more time and then we're moving on. Okay, T-stance, left hand on the bottom, out into the side, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Contact, push. Separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, open step, in step. Shift your weight to the left foot as you cross your hands with the right hand in the middle and the inside. Up, rotate, palms facing. Out, palms down, shoulder width, down. Okay, if you could practice that, and we can come back and renew it next time, and as well as at home. I want to introduce to you Tai Chi Walk. When we do our 10 form, we are using 4 basic movements that are essential to all of Tai Chi, especially Yang style. So Yang is the family of style of Tai Chi that we teach, Yang 10, 24, and 16, okay? It is beneficial that I introduce this Tai Chi Walk to you early because there are many benefits and it'll help you in your strength and balance in the long run. So basically, this is the Tai Chi Walk, okay? And can you just watch? I have my hands at my waist. This is a twist step because I'm pivoting on my heel. I shift my weight to that outward foot. I am now going to do an L stance. An L stance means that the foot has to start with the heel, that eventually, when flattened out, it has to be on the tile of a line of the floor or parallel to the line. This is the L stance, as you already know. Because in a perfect Tai Chi world, if you were to do your L stance correctly, to check it, you drag your foot back and there should be a space. To do it incorrectly, I would have gone here and checked it out, and it would be clashing my back foot. So this is Tai Chi, the beginning of Tai Chi Walk. I pivot or I do a twist step out on my right foot. I shift my weight. Now my left foot can move because it's weightless. I put it out on my heel for an L stance, and I shift my weight and continue my movement, flattening it out, and this is a bow stance. And this is a sit back, okay? Now, we're gonna take maybe 2 steps back, and we're gonna be moving forward, okay? So can I get you to move 2 steps back? All right, good. All right, now, you can move around if you cannot see me, okay? But I want to record this on my back view so that you can see it at home. All right, we're going to do Tai Chi Walk as best as we can. And the best way you know how is to watch and to listen to the keywords and see what the keywords do to match our movement. All right, hands at your waist, good Tai Chi posture. You're going to twist step by pivoting your right heel out. As you do that, your whole body moves to that right foot. That means your hips, your 2 hips, your waist, and your shoulders all focus on that right foot. You put your weight all on that right foot. You're going to get ready for an L stance with your left foot. You're going to put your heel out, knowing that we need to keep that gap, and knowing that it has to be parallel to the tile of the floor or on a line. This is the beginning of an L stance. To flatten out, we're going to have to turn our body and flatten out at the same time, and checking ourselves for good posture, making sure that 2 hips are in line to that outward foot. So can I get you to put your hand by your hips and say, are my 2 hips in line with my left foot? I don't want the other hip to be facing that way, because that's improper and it's going to hurt in the long run. All right? Then you're going to sit back. No problem sitting back. You're going to do a twist step. Now the left foot is going to come out. You're going to hold your weight, and if you cannot, can you just put your toe down, but the bulk of your weight still on the left foot. Now you're going to get ready for an L stance. The heel of the right foot comes out parallel to the line of the tile or on the line. Then you're going to turn and rotate and flatten out that front foot and stretch out that back knee. This is called a bow stance. Are your hands still at your waist and hips, and are they aligned to that outward foot? If it is, you're doing it properly. Then you're going to sit back all the way, weight on the back foot. The only foot that can move is the weightless foot on its heel. You're going to pivot out, twist step. You're going to flatten it out, and you're going to shift your weight. You're going to put your toe there just for balance, because I'm going so slowly. Now we're ready for an L stance. The left heel comes down, parallel on the line. Before we flatten, we need to move everything and align to the outward left foot to say, are my hips in line? Stretch out that back knee. Sit back, twist step, balance, L, shift weight, rotate, flatten, bow. Sit back. What's the next one? Say it. Twist. Then what? L and bow. Can I hear everybody? Sit back. Can't say it, can't do it until you say it. Twist. Then L and bow. Everybody, sit back. And sit back. Good. All right, time for you to rest. How many think they caught on and could follow me? Yeah, I see Daisy clapping. So Daisy's clapping, that means everybody, right? Daisy could do it. All right, now we're leading in to do the 24, Yang 24. In Yang 24, in Yang 10, you know that you're in an area about 2 or 3 blocks forward, 2 blocks backwards, and 2 and 3 to the side. That's all the area in which you need to do Yang 10 form. In Yang 24 form, it's double the amount, especially going on the widths rather than in the front, but not exclusively, okay? So I'm gonna put on the 24 music. I'm gonna do it along. Watch Tai Chi Walk being incorporated, okay? Watch how Tai Chi Walk. Okay, so this is my big ambition for you to move into 24. It's the gold standard for the young Tai Chi. When we first started teaching 7 years ago, we only taught the 24. And it's been only maybe three years or 4 years, maybe 3 years that we introduced the 10 form, which was created and developed after the 24. Okay, so it's a modified form of the 24. The reasons are multifold as to why I want to teach it. If we can learn to do the Tai Chi Walk in a correct and safe manner, we can then learn the 24. Because as you can see, when we parted the wild horse's mane, we used all your movements from the 10 form regarding your hands. But if you look at my feet, I am doing Tai Chi Walk. L stance, bow stance. L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, shift my weight, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, L stance, bow stance. So what is it doing? It's making our bodies learn to hold the weight of our body on one foot, but at the same time, shifting our weight. It is very valuable for everyone, and you can do it over time. And over time, through practice and diligence and correct form, you can only gain better strength, better balance, as I said before. So, all right. So good session. Thanks for bearing with me. And next time we'll get Stan and Donna and everybody else. Thank you. See you next time.
Yeah.